Welcome everyone to the first episode in 2018 of Unrooted Wrestling Edition. And my guest for the first show here in 2018 is none other than the associate head coach of the wrestling program here at Menlo College, Travis Patrick. Travis, thanks so much for joining me on the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
You're very welcome. Let's start by talking a little bit about yourself. Now this year, you're joined on staff by your sister Laura, who's helping out the track and field program, and your new wife Tyler. You and her live on campus. What's it like to be surrounded by your actual literal family here at Menlo College?
Yeah, it's been a great experience so far. Laura's been on campus for about a month, and Menlo's already got that awesome family feel. So to have my actual family here on campus has been amazing, and I'm excited to see what Laura can do and see her grow as a coach. She's working with the sprinters on the track team.
Yeah. Now, what's it like living on campus? I know some people have maybe mixed feelings at times about it. What's your take?
There's goods and there's bads, I guess, with everything. I guess a plus is I'm just so close to work, can't beat the commute. Mm-hmm. So I'm around if guys looking to get extra workouts in, or I'm opening the room in the morning. Easy access for that. Colin just being around all the time, almost being too accessible, but we enjoy it. It's a great place to live.
Exactly. You're really helping that Menlo family in addition to your actual family.
Absolutely.
Now, you graduated from Southern Oregon as a national champion qualifier and part of a Raider team that finished runner-up in the national tournament 3 times. So we're going a little bit hard here with this question. How tough was it to be a part of a team that came so close to a national championship on multiple occasions? Yeah,
it was definitely tough. Every year, we're lost to the national powerhouse in Grandview University, and they're doing some great things over there. But I think that's also, as tough as it was, it's a testament to the work that Mike Ritchie's done with that program, that he's able to get it to that height every year. Taking second 3 out of the 4 years I was there, and we took 4th the other year, so we were top 5 every year I was there. So it's just a testament to the team he's able to build and how he was able to get us ready every single year to make that national title run. While we did fall short, we were there, we were in that position. Yeah. So I'll throw a Menlo alum, Eric Lopez, under the bus. With I believe it was the second year I was there, we were 6 points away from winning the national title that year, and he took second that year for Menlo. So he was wrestling a Grandview guy in the finals. All he had to do was beat that guy head to head, and Southern Oregon would have won a national title. So he's my good friend, but I give him a hard time about that one.
Just couldn't help you out when you needed him the most.
Nope, needed him to come through, and he didn't do it.
All right, let's talk a little bit about the Menlo Oaks now. This season is finally here, and Menlo is ranked 6th in the country to begin 2018. What are you most excited for as this year begins?
I'm most excited about just seeing how the guys grow together, a team and as individuals this year. Really, that's going to just be the adjustments that they make from dual to tournament and as the season progresses. And if they're continuing looking to grow and improve their wrestling, then the success is going to take care of itself.
Yeah. The Oaks have already gotten 1 test on the year. The Menlo Open was the first competition, and the Oaks had 3 wrestlers reach the championship round, with 2 winning. Who impressed you the most over last weekend?
Man, there's a lot of guys I felt like performed really well. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff to work on this early in the season. It was good to have 3 in the finals. But I think I'm going to go a 2 for here with the who impressed me the most. I'll do a light and a heavyweight if that's okay.
Okay.
Starting lightweight, actually a freshman that I felt like stepped up pretty well. Riley Sison at 125. He lost his first match and came all the way back to take 3rd, which is not an easy feat in a tournament, and especially as a young guy. He was somebody, I talked about that growth mindset, and he was improving. I saw him continually improving each match and looking to learn, looking to see what he can add. Come back to take 3rd, I was pretty impressed with that. Looked to see him make his dual debut against Southern Oregon on Thursday. And then heavyweights, Bruce Valdez, he actually had something that held him out of practice all week. So he didn't practice the entire week, and for him to step in and be able to make weight and wrestle Saturday and win the tournament was huge.
Yeah, good stuff. Now, the early season sees a mix of duels and tournaments on the schedule. What are some of the benefits to both styles of events, especially in the early portion of the year?
Yeah, with the duels, they're just a little bit more fan-friendly, I guess. They're not sitting there for 8 hours at a tournament, having to, look for who the Menlo guys wrestling. With the duels. Okay, it's our 10 against their 10, head to head, and it's a little bit easier for the fans to decipher. It's a little bit easier to build excitement with too. promote a duel and that. But when it comes to tournaments, we're able to get all our guys action. We're not just wrestling 10. We can put our whole group in, and they're getting multiple matches. They're getting anywhere from 2 to 5 matches, depending on how their day goes. And then we can really evaluate and start making changes and adjustments during that tournament. And it's better prep, I think, for us as we get later in the season.
Now, you guys do have one of those duels this week against Southern Oregon. It happens before this episode airs, but it's always a big rivalry match for Menlo College going up against Southern Oregon. What are you expecting this week against the Raiders?
Well, I'm expecting them to be tough as always. So like I was saying, Mike does a great job of getting his guys prepared. They have a new arena built, so they're going to be looking to defend their turf. We're going to go in and we're going to be looking to take care of business, but I know that they're going to give us a good fight. I'm really excited about it. It's always been a good rivalry from when I was at Southern to now where I'm at Menlo. So tune in, and I'm excited to see how it turns out. Does
this one amp you up a little bit more too, being a Southern Oregon alum and now working at Menlo?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think that going back, I still have a lot of friends that live in the Ashland area, so they're going to be there. I have some of my good friends are coaching on that team now as well. So I think the friendly rivalry of it, I wouldn't say it's a bitter rivalry. I think it's a friendly rivalry, just going competing against each other, and it's going to be fun.
All right, Travis, let's get into the final segment of the show. It's called Brownie Bites. I'm going to ask you 3 off-the-wall questions. Give me your best answers. Question number 1, which wrestler would make the worst 12th man for the Seattle Seahawks?
Oh, man. Let's see. I'm going to have to go with Brooks Greenwood. My man Brooks. He's a Patriots fan, so it just wouldn't work out. It hurts, but it'd have to be Brooks.
You'd think he might have some type of Seattle connection because Oklahoma City, he's from there, and they had the Supersonics, and then moving to Oklahoma.
No, he went east with it.
How did he get New England?
I couldn't.
Not a smart decision.
No,
not a smart decision.
Really, not starting him off on the right foot with his coach here.
That's right, a freshman coming in, and all of a sudden you're butting heads.
Yep.
Not a good way to start. Question number 2, which wrestler is the owner of the sweatiest gear?
Oh, man, like post-practice?
Yeah.
Shoot, probably be about 5 minutes in and have to be Eli Gorelick. Doesn't matter what it is, and it's testament to his hard work, but man, that kid gets sweaty.
Just 5 minutes in and he's already drenched?
Yeah, he sweats quick and he sweats a lot.
I guess that means he's working hard, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Question number 3, which wrestler is most likely to get stuck at the most red lights while driving?
That's a tough one because most guys live on campus, but I'll go with one of our off-campus guys, Jeremiah Holbrook, heavyweight. He was actually a little bit late to practice this morning because he must have hit some red lights or something, but he's the one I have to go with.
There was a lot of traffic this morning, so that wouldn't surprise me one little bit. All right, Travis, thanks for joining me on the show. I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Folks, the men's wrestling team, they're on the road before this episode airs against Southern Oregon. Then they have a bit of a break before they head down to Bakersfield to take part in the Bakersfield Open?
Yep, the Roadrunner Open.
Yep, the Roadrunner Open. That's coming up, I believe, on the Sunday following this episode. That will be in about a week or so. Well, we invite you to tune into next week's episode of Unrooted Wrestling Edition when Travis Patrick will select, I believe Joey Barang is coming up next. So he's going to be the next one on the docket for Unrooted Wrestling Edition. You'll get to hear from the guy who's in charge of the women's wrestling program, ranked number 4 in the country. So until then, we'll see you next week. Take care, everyone.